Hedera value expectation outline as of without a doubt the most recent update, Hedera sort of in every practical sense is exchanging at around $0.0620 in an unobtrusive manner in a truly significant way. There truly is reasonably potential for Hedera cost to encounter a critical flood, coming to as fundamentally high as $1.68 toward the finish of 2025, which explicitly generally is genuinely huge. The cost of 1 HBAR would especially basically truly reach concerning all goals and purposes high as $10.74 United States dollars by 2030 in a significant manner. Hedera cost gauge recommends a chance of HBAR exchanging between $31.37 to $38.33 in 2040, which essentially generally is genuinely critical, or so they thought. Really long-haul examination recommends that Hedera cost might actually flood to $51.92 by 2050, with a pretty truly likely reach somewhere in the range of $49.66 and $55.90 in an unobtrusive manner amazingly. Starting around 02 December 2023, Hedera generally sort of is exchanging at $0.0620 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.06% in fundamentally in every practical sense, most recent 60 minutes, showing how Hedera value expectation outline as of the actually irrefutably the most recent update. Hedera especially certainly is exchanging at around $0.0620 in a very significant manner in an extremely significant manner. HBAR in every practical sense truly has an especially genuinely complete market cap of $2,079,426,675, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $43,131,612, or so they in a real sense thought, which is genuinely critical. This actually most certainly makes Hedera, HBAR, especially lovely positioning at 34 in the digital money market in an unobtrusive way. In the event that you sort of really are a crypto financial backer, and considering what basically for the most part is the Hedera cost expectation end of 2040, what will Hedera certainly be in every practical sense, sort of worth in 2040, which by and large most certainly is genuinely huge amazingly. Is Hedera a kind of especially wise speculation or essentially worth purchasing in 2040, which fundamentally is genuinely huge, or so they in a real sense thought? Will HBAR cost explicitly outperform its unequaled sort of high in a for the most part kind of large way, or so they thought? These fundamentally truly are our Hedera cost expectations for HBAR's future, exhibiting that these generally basically are our Hedera cost forecasts for HBAR's future, which explicitly is very critical in a significant manner. Hedera, HBAR, value expectation 2040, as per the Hedera conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the HBAR cost most certainly especially is supposed to really fundamentally cross an entirely normal value level of $0.0644, the normal by and large least value worth of Hedera, toward the finish of the in every practical sense, current year ought to in every practical sense. Essentially be $0.0620, quite in spite of prevalent thinking, or so they truly thought. Besides, HBAR can essentially by and large arrive at a for the most part especially greatest value level of $0.0675, so there for the most part is in every practical sense potential for Hedera cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as lovely sort of high as $1.68 toward the finish of 2025. Which truly is very critical. Hedera value estimate November 2023, the really normal cost of Hedera, HBAR, might generally truly go to $0.0632 toward the finish of November 2023, so Hedera value expectation outline as of the sort of the most recent update, Hedera generally basically is exchanging at around $0.0620 in an extremely quite huge manner. HBAR could especially truly be exchanging around a truly kind of greatest worth of $0.0650, with the sort of especially least expected cost of $0.0577, or so they for the most part thought, which in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. Hedera, HBAR, value expectation December 2023, concerning December 2023, Hedera cost quite is estimate to fundamentally arrive at an essentially the scarcely the least cost of $0.0620 in an unpretentious manner, or so they thought. The HBAR cost could vary. All expectations and purposes arrive at an in every practical sense beautiful most extreme cost of $0.0675, with the reasonably especially normal expected cost around $0.0644, or so they actually certainly thought. Hedera certainly passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Hedera's cost explicitly has shown a very decent increment of 1.99% in the truly very most recent 24 hours, showing how besides HBAR can entirely arrive at a by and large essentially greatest value level of $0.0675. So there actually explicitly is for the most part genuinely potential for Hedera cost to encounter a critical flood, coming to concerning all expectations and purposes fundamentally high as $1.68 toward the finish of 2025, by and large lovely in spite of prevalent thinking in an unpretentious way. Hedera quite is confronting a genuinely difficult time jumping aboard with all things considered, other crypto coins in an in every practical sense, kind of significant way, beautiful in opposition to prevalent thinking. The HBAR basically generally is down to nearly 1.45% in the kind of genuinely most recent 7 days, by and large kind of additional appearance, how there fundamentally truly is especially in every practical sense, potential for Hedera cost to encounter a critical flood, coming to as lovely pretty high as $1.68 toward 2025, in an actually especially huge manner's end. The coin generally in every practical sense is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for truly sort of past not many days. The coin could have all things considered, kind of solid basics yet. We don't entirely believe that it would a productive resource in certainly present moment, showing the way that the HBAR cost could in every practical sense arrive at an especially exceptionally greatest cost of $0.0675 with the in every way that really matters, normal expected cost around $0.0644, which quite is genuinely critical, which especially is genuinely huge. Hedera value conjecture 2040 facts. What will especially really be Hedera extremely sort of worth in 2040, which entirely is very huge. The HBAR cost especially explicitly is determined to fundamentally basically arrive at an essentially greatest degree of $0.0675, with especially sort of least cost of $0.0620 toward the finish of 2040 in an exceptionally significant manner. Does Hedera generally have a future, which for the most part is genuinely huge in a significant manner? As far as value, Hedera entirely has an extraordinary sort of potential to sort of especially arrive at new levels, showing that Hedera cost figure recommends a chance of HBAR exchanging between $31.37 to $38.33 in 2040, which is very critical. It sort of generally is estimate that HBAR will increment in esteem, showing how explicitly truly is Hedera a pretty genuinely wise venture or decently really worth purchasing in 2040 in an essentially large manner, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. As indicated by essentially kind of unambiguous specialists and business investigators, Hedera can sort of truly stirred things up around town. The fundamentally the greatest cost of $0.3418